Hi, and welcome to the Get Started Fast with Avid Pro Tools S6 video series. My name is Gil Gowing, Pro Audio Solution Specialist for Avid. In this video, we're going to take a look at the different view settings for the S6 display module. The S6 display module is a high-resolution TFT display that is an option for M40-based systems. There are several modes that the module can be set to. These modes are accessed at the bottom of the main preferences page from the settings menu. The default mode is meters and functions. In this view, we have a detailed meter per channel up to 7.1 surround. The meters follow the ballistics of the host digital audio workstation, including the 17 different meter ballistics in Pro Tools HD11. To the right of the main meter, there is a downward firing gain reduction meter. Below this is the track name, number, and color. Next, we have the function display. If an EQ or Dynamics plugin that supports plots or pan is selected on the channel strip, its function plot is displayed in this area. You can also see gain reduction as a bouncing ball for Dynamics plugins that support this feature. Below this, we have input and output assignments, automation mode, and the page of the channel strip's currently selected function on the knob module. If a track is muted, that channel's strip is dimmed. If a track is soloed, it will remain normal and the other tracks will dim. The next meter mode is large meters. This mode removes the function display and gives the user a larger meter for when more detail is needed. You still have track name, number, color, input and output assignments, as well as the currently enabled automation mode. One of the things that makes the S6 unique is being able to see scrolling waveforms of the audio tracks in your session. There are several modes that include waveforms. The first waveform view we will look at is waveforms and functions. This view is similar to the meters and functions view except that it adds a waveform next to the meter. In doing this, you will only see a single meter with the track's maximum level. Also, you will only see either a mono or stereo waveform. Surround waveforms are viewed as a single summed waveform. The default waveform view shows 30 seconds of a track's waveform and is divided into two halves by a playhead indicator. Above the playhead line, the user will see 20 seconds before the playhead, and below the line, 10 seconds after. With version 1.2 of S6 software, you now have the ability to adjust the speed of the waveform. This can be done from a slider on the Settings Windows Preference page, or with the Display 1 and 2 switches on the Master module. Using just those switches will adjust the speed in 10-second increments. Adding the Shift switch will make adjustments in 1-second increments. At the top of this view, the upcoming clip's name is displayed. At the bottom of the view, one of two things is displayed. If the text is white, then that indicates the clip that is currently playing. If the text is gray, it indicates the clip that was just playing that there is no clip playing at that time. The clips also display any fades applied. Also, MIDI clips are displayed on MIDI and instrument tracks. There is also a large waveforms view that, like large meters view, removes the function display and gives a more detailed view of the waveform and meter. For those users that need to see surround metering and waveforms at the same time, there is a meters and waveforms view. This puts a smaller surround meter at the top of the view with the track name, number, and color. Below the meter is a smaller but wider waveform along with the currently selected function's page number. There are also two views that will show dual function views, like parameters currently assigned to knobs and a pan graph. One gives you a normal view without the I/O routing, and the other adds the I/O routing back in with slightly smaller waveform and meter. When recording, the user also will see the waveform being recorded. The track will also be outlined in red. It will flash red and record ready and go solid when recording. Above the playhead line, the current clip is shown. Below the line, the recorded waveform is shown. If the track width is wider than stereo, all of the track's waveforms are shown while recording below the playhead line. One thing to note is that the waveform views are only available when using Pro Tools 11 at this time. As you can see, the display module gives the user rich visual feedback from detailed meters, track attributes, as well as track waveforms. It is one of the many things that make S6 the next generation control surface. Thanks for watching, and let S6 inspire your creativity.